Have you ever found yourself in a bind, needing a little extra cash before payday, and thought, FloatMe sounds perfect, only to be met with disappointment? You're not alone. Many people download these cash advance apps with high hopes, only to discover they don't qualify or run into unexpected hurdles. So, why exactly might you be unable to use FloatMe or find yourself struggling to get the advance you need? Let's dive into the common reasons and what you can do about it. First, let's talk about the basic eligibility requirements. FloatMe, like most cash advance apps, isn't a free-for-all. You typically need to be a U.S. citizen or permanent legal resident, at least 18 years old, and have a valid U.S. phone number and email. Beyond that, the biggest factor is usually your bank account and income. FloatMe requires you to link a valid debit card issued by a U.S. financial institution and, crucially, needs to see consistent direct deposits from an employer. If you're self-employed, a freelancer, or your income isn't coming in via regular direct deposits, that's often a deal breaker. They're looking for stability, which a traditional W-2 paycheck provides. Another significant hurdle can be your banking history and account activity. While FloatMe doesn't conduct a traditional credit check, they do analyze your bank account. They're looking for a positive balance and responsible spending habits. If your account frequently goes into overdraft, or if your income is too low per pay period, often a minimum of $150, you might not qualify. The app uses this information to determine your eligibility and the advance amount you can receive, which, for new users, often starts much lower than the advertised up to $50. In fact, the FTC has even brought charges against FloatMe for misrepresenting advance amounts, with many users reportedly stuck at a $20 limit despite paying subscription fees. Speaking of fees, that's another area where users can hit a snag. While FloatMe advertises advances with 0% APR and no interest, there's a monthly membership fee, typically $3.99 or $4.99. This fee is automatically renewed, and if you're not careful, it can add up. Furthermore, if you need your float instantly, there's usually an additional instant transfer fee, which can range from $1 to $7. So, while the advance itself might be interest-free, the overall cost of using the service might be higher than anticipated, especially if you need frequent instant transfers. Then there are the less obvious, but equally frustrating reasons. You might find that your specific bank isn't supported by FloatMe's linking service, Plaid. Or, if you've previously struggled with repayments on FloatMe or other similar apps, your account might be closed or your application rejected. There have also been instances where FloatMe has reportedly discriminated against users receiving public assistance like Social Security or military benefits, failing to consider this income when determining eligibility. This discriminatory practice has even been highlighted in FTC complaints. Finally, user experience and customer support can play a role. If you're having technical issues with the app, or if you need to cancel your subscription, getting a timely and helpful response from customer support can sometimes be challenging. This can lead to frustration and, ultimately, an inability to use the service effectively or resolve issues. So, if FloatMe isn't working for you, don't despair. There are many alternative cash advance apps available, such as Bridget, Earnin, Dave, MoneyLion, and Albert, which might have different eligibility criteria or offer higher advance amounts. It's always worth exploring your options and carefully reading the terms and conditions to find the best fit for your financial needs. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.